What's up, guys? My name's Derek, and welcome back to the Sundown Audio unofficial YouTube channel. All right, guys, what's up? We're back with another video. This time, it's going to be a Tech Time Thursday on how to find your peak frequency. So we're here. We got ProjectSPL. In case you're late to the channel, I got it playing this week. So I still got everything set up here on the back of the truck. We're running one SCV 7500 amplifier that I just got sitting on the tailgate right now just to get it in here, get it wired up, get it playing real quick. Show you the inside. There's no lights in here right now. I usually have a light. See if y'all can see a little something. So we got the four U18s. And you can tell they're used from the front, especially because of that hard ring on the outside. No rubber gasket on these. These have a hard ring. They do have a foam backing to seal them up good. So they're in there. They're mounted. I love that thud. And yeah, so I got it playing and did a little testing this morning on the term lab. Came in first thing, hooked it up. Started playing with it a little bit. And Brandon had a good idea. He said, why don't you do a Tech Time Thursday, show people how to find the peak frequency of their vehicle. So since I had this up and playing, I had the Turn Lab hooked up, it's like, yep, let's do that. So we got our mic installed in there. It's on the windshield in the legal dB drag position. And oh, if y'all can't have it seen, I don't know how well this camera's gonna pick it up, but yep, windshield's already busted. It already had a crack in it. There was already a small crack at the bottom. I don't think it was 1-2 hits turning it up. It shot up. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but it shot straight up that middle, curved around, and went back down. And it's actually going down on this side of the sensor. It's done cut a whole loop. I'm just waiting for that whole chunk to launch out. We're gonna go until it blows. But anyway, we're gonna run through some frequencies. Now, to start, here's a tip from me. Number one, I hate sweeps. I absolutely recommend do not do this running a sweep. There's all kinds of different sweeps out there. Sweeps going from 1 hertz to 1 kilohertz, or most of the stuff that you're gonna find on the competition CDs is gonna run 20 hertz to 80 hertz, or backwards, they're gonna go 80 hertz to 20 hertz. Well, I hate sweeps, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you run a sweep, and then so many guys, here's just the worst thing you can do is get in there, crank your stereo full tilt, and run a sweep starting at, say, 80 hertz or 20, it doesn't even matter where you start from. And what's gonna happen is your system's gonna blast full tilt, and before you get into your peak frequency in there, your voltage is just gonna tank. So as you're blasting full tilt and you're running this sweep, your voltage is gonna tank, and the voltage tanks, it's gonna throw your numbers off, and it's gonna throw your peak frequency off. So don't do that. That's bad. Tip number 2, don't do it full tilt. Never go full tilt when you're first starting out trying to find your peak. Always pick a low volume. Depending on the setup, depends on what volume we go with. So we're gonna dive in now and tell you how to go. So everything's on, my head unit's playing. I've already checked for my sweep in here, but just, let me get on my CD and drop down. So we're gonna start at 50 hertz. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make this quicker. I already know my peak is 69 right now. So I'm gonna play 60 hertz. We're gonna watch the term lab. So this is very important to finding your peak. I guess I should mention that. You're gonna need some sensors, some meters. Term Lab Magnum is the best one out there on the market. It's the most expensive, but it is so worth it. You get the SPL meter, you get the power clamps, you can do all that in one. It's awesome, it's well worth the money. If you're gonna be a competitor, you have to have this, have to, 100%, no ifs, ands, or buts. Get yourself one of these if you're gonna be a competitor. If you just want to do this on the side, you can pick some of the other meters out there, give you some SPL readings. They'll do great for you. But if you want to be a competitor, you want the SPL, you want the power in real time, you want all the extra features, ThermalLab's the way to go. So here we go. I've got my head unit set to 60 hertz. My volume is all the way down. We're going to take this thing off pause, and I'm going to slowly roll into it. And you're going to see our SPL start to go up. So I'm going to go up to about a 140. All right, we're going to stay right there. Now over here, you can see my SPL, my power, and my frequency. I'm at 60 hertz. So now what I'm going to do, I'm at 60. I'm in a low volume, so I'm not hardly phasing my voltage at all. My voltage is holding rock solid, and I've got a voltmeter here so I can watch it, make sure I'm not getting crazy voltage dips that's going to affect my score. So I'm just going to start going up one track at a time. No sweeps, low volume, one track at a time, and I'm going to see what gives me the highest reading. So here we go. 60. Ooh, I jumped 2 tracks there, sorry. So here we are at 62. 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. All right, so right now at low volume, it's telling me my peak was 71. So I'm gonna get back closer to that. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna turn my volume up. So let's come back down a little bit to 68. Let's see, I'm gonna go four more clicks on the volume. We're gonna give it a little more volume, a little more power. Because you see, we want 345 watts, and that's total. That's to all 4 subwoofers. Those subwoofers are barely even vibrating at that kind of power. Nowhere near getting them out there. So I'm gonna give it 4 more clicks. We're gonna come back down to 68 hertz, and I'm gonna do this again. And I'm gonna do this little by little, slowly increasing my volume to dial it in. So here we go at 68 hertz. All right. Here we go, 69 hertz. All right, now at the same time this is going on, if y'all can see it on the camera, this is gonna give us our score in real time. So if ever I do a burp and this number doesn't move, our peak hold number doesn't move, you can still see real time over here. So that was 69. Here we go with 70. Looks like 70. 70 might be a little louder right now. Here we go with 71. All right, so from watching the screen, I seen 71 did a 51.9 as well. Same here. I didn't notice if my power moved any. What's going up? We'll check 72. Yep, you can definitely see the score dropped a little bit. I only saw 51.7 in real time. So right now it's bouncing 69, 70. It looks like 70 was a little bit louder. So let's give it about, I lost count, about 4 more clicks, or 5 more clicks, I don't know. We're gonna go back down to 69. Actually, let's walk around. Yep, everything looks good. Sensors still up there on the windshield. Every now and then I get paranoid. Issues in the past, doing a lot of testing, so I like to check on things. But here we are. Like I said, we're back to 69 hertz. I've turned it up a few clicks. I forget how many now, but let's see what happens. All right, there's 69 hertz. And in case you're wondering, I'm still watching my voltage. My voltage is barely moved a couple tenths. It ain't hardly down at all. All of them caps, they support this kind of power really easy. So yeah, so that was 69. Now 70. These are the two frequencies look to be the closest. 70 hertz. Oh, so there we go. So 70 hertz was a tenth louder. Power went up a little bit, but it was also louder. Now just to try to get into 71, let's see what it does. So 71 was only a 156.4 in real time, so it was definitely quieter. 70 was that 0.1 louder, so 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks. Yeah, let's go 4 more clicks with it. We're gonna dial it in again. So right now, yeah, that was at 2,637 watts. Still just a tickle on these subs. All right, 4 more clicks. What do you think is gonna happen? So there we go. 69 hertz, 160 even, 6,131 watts. Let's bump it up. 70 hertz. Let's see what it does. Yep, as I see here, 70 hertz fell off a little bit. It dropped down. We were only about I don't remember, 59.8, 59.9. So 69 hertz is taking the lead. No point in going up anymore. So pretty much there, that's already told me what I need to know. You see how I slowly, little by little in volume, and shrink my gap down. So if you're starting from scratch, you have no clue where you're peaking, you just gotta pick a spot. You can pick at 30 hertz or 40 or 50. Usually if you built the setup, you know kind of where it's tuned to, that'll help you dial in where you think it's gonna peak. But know one thing, tuning, box tuning, enclosure tuning, and peak are not always the same. Matter of fact, they're rarely the same. In here, I've got a sealed resonance, but right now there's no loading wall, no technical tuning except for just the sealed resonance of those tubes. So I had no clue. I figured, I took a guess, but yeah. Anyway, 69 hertz, that's my loudest frequency so far. 6,000 watts. Oh, I think that shot powered up a little bit when I did 72. So not only did 70 was down in score a little bit, but it also looks like it shot power because I don't remember it being that high. Anyway, I know what y'all are waiting on. Y'all want me to turn it up, don't you? So we already know 69 hertz is our peak, so that's it. Hopefully y'all got everything you know. We got a 7500 here. 7500s, if y'all don't know, are usually good for over 10,000 watts, especially in a setup like this with a really good electrical, with a really low reactive load. I've seen 12 to 13,000 watts out of these amps sometime. How loud do you think I can get it if I turn it all the way up right now? No loading wall, fresh, just turned it on last night. Nah, we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna end this here. Hopefully this helps y'all out. If y'all wanna check out, find out the peak frequency of your vehicle, any questions, feel free, ask me in the comments, but that's it. I'm ending the video. So remember guys, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, click that thumbs up button, give us a like, subscribe, share with your friends, because if you like projects like ProjectSPL, guaranteed your friends are gonna like it too. Don't forget, we're on Instagram. Check us out on Instagram, Sundown Audio Unofficial. And I think that's everything. I think that's it. So till next time, guys. We'll see y'all then.